MarkTools Video Guide. Workspace. The workspace is split into two parts. The first is the main toolbar. The second is the layout. The main toolbar consists of the following controls. Analyzing ticker. It's a drop-down list where you can choose what ticker you would like to see on the charts. Simply choose the desired ticker to apply it to chart. The current layout. It's a drop-down list where you can choose in what layout you would like to see your chosen ticker. By clicking on the name of the layout, you immediately apply its structure to the view. The next group of 3 buttons is bias control. At times you need to see only one direction tools. The first button shows both bullish and bearish directions. The second button shows only bullish related tools and marks on the charts. The third button shows only bearish related tools and marks in the charts. The next button in the main toolbar is visibility control of the information box, which is shown next to a chart. The next button is the alert system button. It calls the alert editor form. The next button is the settings button. It calls the settings form of the application that allows you to adjust every piece of your application. And finally, you have a menu with changing color scheme and signing out from your session. The current ticker selection and layout selection are stored in your browser. Whenever you make a new selection, it updates them for the current browser tab and for the whole browser itself. In case if you refresh the page, the same ticker and layout will be used. If you open a new tab, then the last selected ticker and layout will be used. Layout is a view structure of charts in your browser window. Let's name each view as a tile. All tiles are isolating their own chart and the information box for the chart. Each particular tile has its own time frame and might have a specific ticker. In case when no ticker is specified for the tile, the common ticker from the main toolbar is used. If you want to have a specific ticker for the tile, use 3 dots in the tile toolbar and choose the one you need. The common ticker from the main toolbar will be disregarded once you've chosen the specific ticker for the tile. In order to change the time frame, simply choose the time frame drop-down in the tile toolbar. If you would like to change the tile size, simply use splitters between tiles. The tile chart is based on the TradingView widget. Thus, dealing with charts will be really familiar to most of you. Besides the market data, charts display the system markers which were created by the analyzer system. You can adjust the display style of all of them in the settings menu. All summarized analyzing information of the current tile is shown in the information box next to it. Usually you want to have a variety of layouts depending on your screens and your needs. The system allows you to create as many ones as you need with different layout structure. Let's take a look at how you can achieve that. There are 3 controls next to the layout name in Layouts drop-down list. Rename the layout name, which lets you rename the corresponding layout. Edit layout structure. By clicking on this, you can change the existing layout structure. Delete the layout. If you no longer need the layout, you can simply remove it by clicking on this button. Below you can find Auto Save toggle that allows you to turn on auto-saving changes you are making to the current layout, such as changing the tile size, changing the current tile time frame or ticker. And finally, you have the new layout menu item to create a brand new layout using some basic templates as base for your new layout. Regardless whether you are editing the existing layout or creating the new one, the same editor will appear on your screen. The functionality of the editor is very simple. Every tile can have either tiles as columns or tiles as rows. Every column tile can have row tiles and every row tile can have column tiles. The depth of nesting is limitless. Clicking on the plus button inside the tile lets you create nested either rows or columns. Clicking on the plus button on the splitter will create an extra row or column in the same dimension. Clicking on X, you remove the tile. You can specify the predefined ticker and define the time frame for the tile. Once you are done with editing, you can either save changes by clicking Save and Exit or undo changes by pressing Discard and Exit. Hopefully it wasn't hard and everything was clear. In case you have any questions, please feel free to ask support to clarify things.